Okay, so I'm back. Took a short little layoff. Everybody does it. It's the professional thing to do. Actually, I was sick as fuck. I haven't felt that way since like you puke in the pencil cup in fucking kindergarten. Like you just don't give a shit. You're just a little kid. Your fucking stomach's upset. You don't want to tell anybody. Be embarrassed and shit. You're just sick and you just want to fucking puke. That's how I felt the last couple weeks. But I'm back. We all watched UFC on Fox 5 with Benson Henderson defending his title against Nate Diaz, and then what was next? Shogun Hua, and then Alexander Gustafsson for the next crack at John Jones or Chael Sonnen. Don't count on Chael. And then we had Mike Quick against Matt Brown, which is interesting, very interesting. What happened there? And then of course BJ Penn and Rory McDonald. Creepy, Rory. Damn, creepy Rory McDonald. But anyway, by the way, Dana White's pretty quick to fucking tell his fighters when to retire, but, it's funny how none of his fighters tell him when it's time to shut the fuck up, So I'll do it for you. Shut the fuck up, man. Let them fucking fight their fucking asses off. You let fucking Ken fucking Shamrock get his ass fucking beat to fucking... You let him get his ass pounded to the fucking pavement by Tito Ortiz 4 goddamn times, once on fucking national television for fucking ratings, you know what I mean? Fuck you, Dana. But anyway, I kept saying how important it was of a card it was. The reason why is because we all knew who the winners were going to be. We all knew who was going to win every single fight. We all knew. Gustafsson had that fight in the bag. We all knew that Rory McDonald was going to beat BJ Penn. And, the only thing I was concerned about was the main event. I mean, Diaz had a fucking 6-inch reach, mean boxing, excellent jiu-jitsu. Benson Henderson seems unsubmittable. If there's a guy that can submit him, it's Nate Diaz. But, I mean, he got crushed. He got caught with the shot early, and he got dropped. What it is it was a complete changing of the guard. Every single fight that we watched was a complete changing of the guard. BJ Penn was 170. Rory McDonald is what 170 is going to be. Shogun Hua 205 all day long. Pride and UFC champion was. And Gustafsson is. Benson Henderson, I don't see him losing anytime soon. I think he's going to reign on that division for quite some time. I can't even think of a formidable opponent for him right now other than like Gray Maynard. I think would give him a good fight. I'd like to see that. And the last guy to beat him, Anthony Pettis. I think that's called for, like Anthony Pettis. I think that's just straight up fucking called for. But BJ's being encouraged to retire. I'm encouraging him to drop to 155 and see what the fuck happens. It can't hurt, right? I mean, he got his fucking rib cage busted open by fucking Rory McDonald. The motherfucker didn't quit. I mean, there's no quitting BJ Penn. People say he quits. Look, man, George St. Pierre dominated him for 4 fucking rounds. Why should he put himself through a 5th round, and work really hard for something he's not going to fucking get? He ain't going to fucking get it. He's going to get taken down again, beaten up again for another fucking 5 minutes again, and not get that fucking title again. So fuck it, man. I wouldn't answer the bell either. Fuck you, man. Really, I wouldn't. One thing about Alexander Gustafsson, I expect him to be a little bit more stronger. He looks stronger against Shogun. Yeah, that's it. I expected him to look stronger against Hua than he did. I thought he would... him being this new breed, this new wave of fighters that are coming through, I thought, he would be like a spokesperson, if you will. He would be, when you're talking about the new breed of MMA, you're talking about Rory McDonald, you're talking about Alexander Gustafsson, you're talking about Johnny Jones, you're talking about Jose Aldo, you're talking about Hanan Barao. This is the new breed of fighters. Michael McDonald, 21, is challenging Hanan Barao for his bantamweight strap. That should be an interesting fight. Anyway, next up, I mean, this is my opinion. Pettis or Maynard should, definitely get the next crack at Henderson. Who the fuck knows when that'll be? Nate Diaz down to fight anytime. I would love to see a rematch with Clay Guida. Clay Guida gave him a loss, and he's a strong wrestling background, and I want to see what Nate Diaz can do with wrestlers, because if he can't handle wrestlers, he can't handle handle, getting another title shot, and he certainly can't handle holding the belt if he can't handle, what wrestlers have, to offer. If he's not the complete package, can't be the champ. So I would like to see him challenge Clay Guida and win, and erase that, that just gets a little fucking mark from 6 years ago off his record. If not, Diego Sanchez, who was calling out Nick for, saying the craziest shit to Nick on Twitter. Look at it. Google fucking Diego Sanchez, Nick Diaz Twitter beef. It's fucking crazy, the shit he was saying. I don't know if he was fucking drunk or what, but, Diego Sanchez is dropping back down to 155. I would love to see Nick's little brother just fucking take care of him and get him out of the fucking picture. Do I believe Diaz will win? Yes, obviously. Yeah, I'm biased, And Sanchez, I was a fan, he just rubs me the wrong way nowadays. But moving along, Shogun, I think it's only proper that we get a rubber match, 1, 2, 3, with Machida. Only proper, man. Only proper. Gustafsson, I think he needs another fight. He needs another fight to win the belt. He's not going to beat Johnny Jones performing like that. Performing like he did against Shogun, he's not going to beat John Jones. So I think they should give him a shot. Just, for shits and giggles, throw him a shot, Evans. See what happens. Why not? At least throw him Little Nog. At least throw him Little Nog. Little Nog's been there, done that. I don't know that he's ever been a champion, but his big brother has. So let's throw him in there with a high caliber, experienced, well versed opponent. I'm saying Rashad Evans, Gustafsson Evans. That would pull some numbers. I'm interested in that fight. New breed MMA versus wrestler striker. I like it. I like it a lot. Rashad Evans is up there in the pound for pound list, man. I dig it. For BJ Penn, I don't think he should retire. I think he should drop down to 155. I think he should challenge Evan Dunham. I like Penn versus Dunham. That's what I like. Penn versus Dunham. And if not, why not a rematch with Taka Origami? Makes perfect sense to me. For Rory McDonald, only one fight makes sense, and that's a rematch with Carlos Condit to erase that fucking just get off his record. Mike Swick, sad story about Mike Swick. He really impressed, and he was laid off for like 2 fucking years. Came back, feeds us a knockout, and then gets knocked out. So it's a little funky, but I think he's a veteran, and this guy that I'm about to say is a veteran, and he's gritty and he's tough, just like Mike Swick. I would love to see him fight either Josh Neer or Mike Pyle. And for Mike Brown, let's give him a top tier competition. Why not Josh Koscheck? Josh Koscheck is crying out for a fight. He needs a fight. He lost his last one. So give him Koscheck. If not, why not give him Dan Hardy? Dan Hardy seems to be improving, at least trying to get a well-rounded game going. So, fucking, why not? Let's do it. But the entire reason, the entire purpose that I was saying that this was the most important card in mixed martial arts, or at least in the UFC this year, was because what it was the new breed pitted against, the old, what was the unbeatables, the untouchables of yesterday, pitted against these 13-1s, 10-1 records, 22, 23, 24 years old that train in mixed martial arts and have been training in mixed martial arts their entire lives. They started. I think Rory McDonald started when he was 13 years old, so he's been involved in MMA for over 10 years, and he's only 23. So. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and goddamn is he creepy. But he's going to be a force at welterweight. And if he's not ready to fight GSP, then you really can't pick and choose. I think we all learned that. That's why the scrap back plays it safe. Whenever Gil Melendez comes over, he's going to drop down to featherweight. That's why they'll have a guy at featherweight, a guy at lightweight, a guy at welterweight, a guy at fucking, you know what I mean? They got Shields up there at fucking 185. They got it all planned out. They don't have to fucking fight each other. And then Ronda is down there a fucking 15-1 favorite over this fucking over this chick. It's it's unreal how Cyborg didn't take that fight. I think Cyborg is the only one that presents any sort of challenge to Ronda Rousey. But I'm gonna make this video really quick. And man, I've been watching some of my old videos for 2013. I'm gonna change the format altogether. There's not gonna be. I mean, you guys are some strong souls, man. The people, my subscribers, my hat is literally off to you. You guys are some brave souls for sitting through some of those fucking videos. Some of those videos were boring and long, and I apologize. I'm sorry. You know, I'm going to make a better format, at least get a backdrop, and certainly some high def up in this bitch, and make some videos more interesting. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Rate, subscribe, and it's good to be back. And yeah, peace, guys. Cheers.